Good evening and welcome to the Town of Babylon Planning Board meeting of March 15th. Please join in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Ed, would you do so?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Denise, could you take the attendance, please?
Sure. So Patrick Halpin is absent tonight. Michael Cafaro,
Here.
Frank Santos,
Here.
Julianne Nolan,
Present.
Sherry O'Neill,
Here.
Dan Truccia,
Present.
Edward Wynn,
Present.
Rich Casey,
Present.
Brian Zatani,
Present.
and Matt Esposito.
Present. Mr. Chairman, if I may, good evening. Tonight we have one public hearing on the agenda utilizing the Zoom webinar application. We will have the applicants joining us to present their application to the board and answer any questions. Following the presentation, we will individually call upon members of the public who have registered to speak regarding this application. Individuals will be promoted from an attendee to a panelist in order to voice their comments. For the record, there are no members of the public registered to speak on Planning Board Job number 20-03A, Robert Hancock. This hearing is also being live streamed on the Town of Babylon YouTube channel. Following the presentation and public comments, the public hearing will be closed. The record for the matter shall be held open for a minimum of 7 days. As long as the record is open, any member of the public who did not register to participate in tonight's Zoom meeting can provide comments on the application by email or regular mail. The mailing address is Town of Babylon Planning Board, 200 East Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, New York, 11757, or to the email address planningcomments@townofbabylon.com. If you have any questions or require any additional information, please call the planning department at 631-957-3103.
Thank you, Matthew. Mr. Casey?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this planning board meeting is taking place remotely on the Zoom platform and is occurring in conformity with New York State Public Officers Law and Open Meetings Law, as well as executive orders of the state.
Thank you. Denise, could you please read the statement?
Sure. The planning board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the planning board may determine that any approvals, building permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. The first item on the agenda is public hearing site plan review. Planning Board Job number 20-03A, Robert Hancock. The proposal is interior alterations to the first and second floor of a mixed-use building to renovate the existing second floor apartments.
Thank you. Matt, can you tell us who is here for the applicant?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we have 3 people registered for the applicant's team: Robert Hancock, Dennis Madonia, and Katerina Grinko. I believe we have Ms. Grinko here, and I see Rob, and I have another phone number that I'm assuming here is Dennis. They don't seem to have their videos on and they're muted, but they seem to be here with us, and Ms. Grinko is here.
Okay, so the first speaker for the applicant, please.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Katerina Grinko. I'm an attorney at 2 Mill Latham, located in Riverhead, New York, and I'm here on behalf of the applicant, Robert Hancock. We're here to present to you a project which is located.
Excuse me, Ms. Grinko. Excuse me. As you know, as an attorney, you don't need to be sworn in.
Correct.
But I would ask you if you have the memo from the Commissioner Rachel Scelfo, which lists covenants, conditions, and restrictions.
Correct.
See that? Is that a yes?
Yes, I do. I have it.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's hard to hear you.
Okay. Yes, I have it.
Okay, all right. All of those conditions and restrictions and covenants, are they acceptable to your client?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Please proceed. Thank you.
Okay, great. So we're here to present the project, which is located at 455 Sunrise Highway in West Babylon. And it's specifically a building which is a commercial 2-story apartment building located in the EB business zoning district. And the applicant proposes to convert the existing first floor bar area into 2 additional 1-bedroom apartments. We will also add a code-compliant ADA ramp, a parking lot for the ADA code-compliant parking lot, and we will provide proper handicap access. We will also add a bicycle pad and a pedestrian sidewalk, all consistent with the Cameron Engineering comments. We're also proposing to replace existing concrete walkway and sidewalk to allow for new sidewalk as per the ADA requirements, and to add 2 porticos at the 2 front entrances. The facade of the building will remain the same, but additional trim will be added to make the building more aesthetically appealing. New landscaping will be added as shown on the submitted plot plan. We will also remove existing non-functioning septic tank. It's abandoned and not used, so we'll remove that. We'll add 2 necessary dry wells to accommodate, to establish proper drainage, and that will accommodate the entire building. And it all was consistent with the town stormwater management practices. We will also add necessary 2 refuse containers, which will be located in the rear of the building, and those are code compliant and acceptable to the town sanitary department. So overall, the applicant worked really hard and a long time with architects to redesign the site to make it code compliant, and we believe that today we meet all of the site plan necessary objectives. We established necessary vehicle and pedestrian access way per engineering department comments. We established an adequate off-street parking to accommodate 4 apartments. We will need a zoning board of appeals relief for 2 parking spots, but Cameron Engineering issued an opinion that they are in agreement with the proposal and have no objection to the application. They don't believe there will be increase in traffic. We are also proposing more appealing landscaping, and only minimal additional outdoor lighting will be added. Actually, specifically only 2 front entrances to provide light for the front doors. As mentioned before, the facade will not be modified, so the property will remain consistent with the character of the neighborhood, and we will fully comply with the drainage plan as submitted. Plan for water and sewer are also adequate. Property is part of the town sewer district and connected to public water. As mentioned before, the refuse containers are also code compliant, and proper gate is installed so that the sanitary department can access the containers. And we believe that overall this project will positively impact the general well-being of the community. So it's just a general overview. There's a lot of information submitted, so I don't know if the board members have any specific questions or comments to ask us. We'll be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you very much. That was very thorough. I do have one one question. You said the only exterior lighting is going to be at the front of the building by the entrances.
Correct.
Anything for the parking area on the west side?
So we submitted a photometric plan, and it does show there's already lighting. It will be directed down strictly to the parking spots. But that already exists. We're not modifying that.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Just
Is
as-
there anyone from the board who has any questions?
No.
No, not hearing any. Are there any other members for the applicant that you would like to present to us?
I don't believe anybody wanted to speak, unless there's specific complicated questions, but I don't believe so.
No, I'm okay.
Jerry, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to be connecting to the Southwest Sewage District?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Okay, then I believe the presentation is complete. If there's no other questions, thank you very much.
Just one question. I'm just
Go ahead,
curious,
Mike, yeah.
how long do you expect the project to go on? When do you anticipate its completion?
Well, we still need to go before the zoning board of appeals, and then the applicant is prepared to move as quickly as possible. He's been waiting long enough, and I know he's very eager to get started and completed. So it's not going to be a stretched project. But right now, as far as the timeline when it will commence, you know, we do have to go through the zoning board of appeals still.
Okay, are there any other questions from the board?
No.
Not hearing any. Thank you, Ms. Grinko, and good luck.
Thank you.
Jerry, let's just check one more time if there's anybody that wants to be heard on the application.
Okay,
For the record, Mr. Chairman, there are no members of the public registered to participate in tonight's hearing.
good, thank you. Okay, very good. Thanks very much. Have a good evening. Okay. So Matthew, I guess we're switching to the architectural reviews. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we need any motion on this?
Yes, there are, as per the planning memo, there are minor revisions still required in engineering and highway engineering. And the planning department recommends extending the record to April 12th, 2021.
Can I have a motion to extend the record?
Motioned.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. All right, so Matthew, we can switch to the architectural review. We have 3 applications.
Okay, so the first one is application number 136339, Tereth Baha, construction of a new house.
Yes, everything is in good order with this application, Mr. Chairman.
Can I have, what would be the next step then?
Make a motion.
Are we extending this or make a motion that it's,
Motion to approve the
Motion to approve.
architectural review.
oh, thank you, thank you. Can I have a motion to approve the architectural review?
Motion to approve.
Second? Come on.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's carried.
Application number 136027, 430 Middle Road, Inc., construction of a new house.
Everything is in good order with this application. There are no outstanding departmental comments.
Can I have a motion to approve the architectural review
Excuse me
for,
1 second. This one I did have questions
go
on.
ahead, go ahead.
This is a 3-level family. And in reviewing this after 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th sentence where it starts with stairs on the 2nd level, I think to clarify it, it should read 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, laundry, blah, blah, blah. That's the 3rd level. I just want to clarify that I'm correct in that. And then also this is showing on the permit application that there's a detached garage. But yet in this memorandum, it's making reference to garage and storage on the first level. So I'm confused about that.
This is probably down in the flood zone, so it's a new house that's probably being built to FEMA flood compliance. So the first level is probably not non-habitable space, garage and storage area, and the floors above it are probably the living space. So
It is on Gibbs Road. It's a waterfront house.
Right, I'm familiar with the street, so then wouldn't that be an attached garage and not detached?
Well, no, Matt, I'm just going to ask you, is there an existing attached garage on the property already?
I believe there may be an existing detached on the property. That's correct. It's a new house, probably a demo and a rebuild of a new house. So it gets treated as a new house, and that's being elevated. I can confirm that though. I don't have the plan directly in front of me. I don't know if there was an existing detached garage, but we can follow up on that and just make sure that the language is clear.
Well, again, on the handwritten paperwork, it says demo dwelling and detached garage. But then on the permit application, it's saying detached garage and a garage on the first level. So I do think it needs to be clarified.
Yeah, so the permit application a lot of times is what the applicant fills out, and that's not always accurate. So that's what that handwritten is what the plans examiner fills out. So what's handwritten is the accurate description of the proposal, because again, the applicants are filling out the building permit application, and they're not always as clear when they're putting in there. So if the handwritten notes say demo dwelling and detached garage, then they're being demoed, and then if I'm remembering this one specifically, it's a more narrow lot, so I don't think there is also a separate detached garage.
So it is going to be one garage and it will be attached on the first level.
Correct. Yeah, it'll be underneath the habitable space, right? Because it'll be raised.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you
so,
for the
yeah,
question.
Julianne, just to reiterate, it looks like one family, 3-level,
Mhm.
new development, demo of the freestanding garage, and the first level is to be garage and storage per what Matt indicated about the flood area.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Julianne. With that, can I have a motion to accept?
I make a motion to approve it.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, it's approved.
Application number 135325, Brian Magus, expansion of existing house.
Matt?
Everything is in good order. No outstanding comments from any departments.
Any questions from any of the members?
No.
Okay. Can I have a motion to accept the architectural review?
Motion to accept.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, it's approved.
So communications, number 1 and 2, letter dated February 25th, 2021, from Mark Cuthbertson to Rachel Shelfo, Commissioner of Planning, regarding Planning Board Job Number 19-49A, Winter Brothers, requesting an extension of time. And number 2, memo dated March 1st, 2021, from Rachel Shelfo, Commissioner of Planning, to Patrick Halpin, regarding Planning Board Job Number 19-49A, Winter Brothers, stating no objection to granting an extension of time.
Comments from the members? Then we just have it read and filed.
And we have to make a motion on number 1.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh,
Motion.
an extension of time. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Motion for extension of time for the Winter Brothers project.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Heard, it's passed.
Number 3 and 4, letter dated March 2nd, 2021, from Nicole Blanda to the Planning Board, Town of Babylon, regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-56AE, Santiago and Ingrid Taveras, requesting an extension of time. And number 4, memo dated March 3rd, 2021, from Commissioner Shelfo to Patrick Halpin regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-56AE, Santiago and Ingrid Taveras, stating no objection to granting an extension of time.
Okay,
We need a
motion on number 3.
Motion,
Extension of time, I'm sorry.
motion,
Motion from Dan, second.
Second.
Second from Julianne. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, it's approved.
Number 5 and 6, letter dated March 3rd, 2021, from Harold Gebhard to the Planning Board regarding Planning Board Job Number 17-33AF, Bobby Lau, requesting an extension of time. And number 6, memo dated March 3rd, 2021, from Commissioner Shelfo to Patrick Halpin regarding Planning Board Job Number 17-33AF, Bobby Lau, stating no objection to granting an extension of time.
Any questions? And I need a motion on number 5 to approve the extension of time for Bobby Lau.
motion,
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
aye,
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, passes.
Number 7, letter dated March 5th, 2021, from Diane Hawkshurst to the Planning Board regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-25A, Gal Grace Estates, expressing opposition to the applicant's proposal.
Read and filed.
Number 8 and 9, letter dated March 2nd, 2021, from Kristen McCabe to the Planning Department regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-20A, Frontier Park, requesting its 5th extension of time. A memo dated March 8th from Commissioner Shelfo to Patrick Halpin regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-28, stating no objection to granting the 5th extension of time.
Can I have a motion for the extension of time for the Frontier Park?
motion,
Second,
Second.
And
all in
abstain.
favor? Julianne?
Abstain.
Okay, one abstention from Julianne.
So I have the motion by Dan, second by Michael, and an abstention from Julianne.
Right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that is passed.
So now we move to the minutes of March 1st, 2021.
Mike, how'd we do?
Perfect. Splendid, perfect, letter perfect.
Thank you. Can I have a motion for accepting the minutes of March 1st?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
aye,
All right,
Now we move to page 4 on our reserved calendar. The public hearing date is August 24th. Planning Board Job Number 18-25A, Gal Grace Estates, Copeg.
So we recently sent a request for revisions to the applicant. For this matter, the planning department recommends extending the record to March 29th, 2021.
any comments from the members? Any questions? Okay, can I have a motion to extend the record till March, I'm sorry, Matt, 21?
29th.
29. Motion?
Motion to extend.
Second,
second,
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes.
Public hearing date August 3rd, 2020. Planning Board Job Number 20-21B, Renzon Holdings LLC.
Also with this application, there's a request for revisions out and they're waiting on some revised plans from the applicant. The planning department recommends extending the record to March 29th, 2021.
Can I have a motion for an extension to March 29th?
motion,
Second,
second,
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It's passed.
We'll move into page 6 on the reserved calendar. This item is also on the addendum. Public hearing date, January 25th, 2021. Planning Board job number 20-33B, HBRG Corp. and GNR Building Corp.
We need a motion to close the record. As Denise stated, this is on the addendum for work session resolution, and all departmental comments have been satisfied.
I have a motion to close the record, please.
Motion.
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It passes.
So we're going to move to our addendum. The work session is for the same job, Planning Board job number 20-33B, HBRG Corp. and GNR Building Corp.
So like we just discussed, all departmental comments have been satisfied. We were waiting on revisions. There was a survey that just needed to be corrected with some grading information, and that all came in last week. Brian and other members of the departments have reviewed it, and everyone is satisfied.
Does that
So we
mean
can
that we
move-
can vote to approve this now, Matt?
We can move to B, resolution for the neg deck.
Oh, okay, right, thank you. Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the neg deck?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item C, resolution subdivision for the same job, number 20-33B, HBRG Corp. and GNR Building Corp.
Okay. So we need a motion to approve this resolution.
Mr. Chairman,
Wait, go ahead.
this resolution is in good order. I think one amendment may be needed. The date of the resolution, if you look at it, I don't believe it's been updated from last week, so it needs to be dated today and then voted on
Okay.
as amended.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve this as amended?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It's passed.
Item D, architectural review. Number 1, application number 134542, Raphael Squitieri, expansion of an existing house.
Matt?
This application is in good order. This was just a second story addition, I believe, and there are no outstanding departmental comments.
Any questions? Can I have a motion to approve the architectural review?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It's passed.
Application number 136797, Dingle Bay Enterprises, construction of a new house.
Matt?
This application is also in good order. No outstanding comments from any departments.
Any questions? And can I have a motion to approve the architectural review for Dingle Bay?
Motion.
Second? All in favor?
Abstain. One
One
abstention.
abstention from Julianne.
Okay, I got it.
Any opposed? It is passed.
Item 3, application number 137001, LI Property Holders LLC, expansion of an existing house.
This application is also in good order, Mr. Chairman. This is a second story addition to an existing one-story home. There are no outstanding comments from any departments, and no variances were required.
Any questions from the members? Can I have a motion to approve the architectural review for LI property holders?
Motion.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It has passed.
Application number 137010, James Jackson, construction of a new house.
Also, Mr. Chairman, this application is in good order. This is a construction of a new home on a vacant wooded parcel. There are no outstanding departmental comments. All accurate drainage was provided and no variances were required.
Any questions from the members? Can I have a motion to approve the architectural review for James Jackson?
Motion.
Second,
second,
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It has passed.
Communications, number one, letter dated March 5th from James Smith to the Town of Babylon Planning Department regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-25A, Gale Grace Estates, expressing opposition to the applicant's proposal.
Read and filed.
Item two, letter dated March 5th, 2021, from concerned citizens to the Town of Babylon Planning Department regarding Planning Board Job 1825A, Gale Grace Estates, expressing opposition.
Read and filed.
Item three, two letters dated March 5th, 2021, from concerned citizens to the Town of Babylon regarding Planning Board Job Number 1825A, Gale Grace Estates, expressing opposition.
Read and filed.
Item four, same letter dated March 5th from Stephen Hawkshurst, Jean Guerrera, Lisa and Norbert Marzion, Nancy Sisber, Jerry Dean, George and Susan McDougall, Deborah C., John Voight, Gloria Cipriano to the Town of Babylon Planning Department regarding Planning Board Job Number 18-25A, Gale Grace Estates, expressing opposition to the applicant's proposal.
Read and filed.
Letter dated March 9th, 2021, from Brian Sensabaugh to the Town of Babylon Planning Department regarding Planning Board Job Number 16-38AE, Wagstaff LTD, requesting a fourth extension of time. And memo dated March 11th, 2021, from Liz White, Deputy Commissioner of Planning, to Patrick Halpin regarding Planning Board Job Number 16-38AE, Wagstaff Partners, stating no objection to granting a fourth extension of time.
I need a motion to grant that fourth extension of time.
motion,
Okay. Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The extension is granted.
There are no other items on the reserve calendar.
All right. Is there anything else from Mr. Casey?
That is all we have for tonight, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Zatani?
We don't have any additional business for the board tonight.
Any member?
Mr. Chairman, I'll just note that we do not have a meeting next week. We do have a hearing scheduled for the 29th, but the board will not meet next week on the 22nd.
All right. See you folks on the 29th. Julianne,
Motion to adjourn 7:32 PM.
7:32?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. All right, second,
second,
Second.
all in favor?
aye.
Aye.